All right, let's get into it. Have you ever felt like you're working your tail off gathering leaves all month, only to look at your banana pile and wonder, where did it all go? Well, today we're going to break down the leaf map. Think of it as a super simple guide to help any primate, like you and me, get a handle on their finances.
You know, it all starts with this feeling. Monkey is poor, monkey is sad, monkey is all of us. It hits home, right? It perfectly captures that sinking feeling when you look at your bank account and things just aren't adding up. But let's figure out why our poor monkey is so bummed out.
So at its core, the problem is actually pretty simple. The monkey has no clue where the leaves went. It's a classic case of spending more than you earn, and believe me, it can happen to literally any of us. Let's take a look at the actual numbers to see what's really going on here.
Okay, let's follow the money, or the leaves. So the monkey earns a respectable 100 leaves from the banana farm. That's great. But then the spending starts. A whopping 50 leaves for a brand new banana phone. Another 40 for some, shall we say, fermented fruit juice. And hey, who doesn't like a shiny rock for 20 leaves? You add it all up and that's 110 leaves gone.
And boom, here it is. This is the heart of the problem. A deficit of 10 leaves. Every single month, our friend is digging a deeper hole. There are no leaves left for the important stuff, like rent for the treehouse or even food. This just isn't sustainable. So, what's the fix?
The solution, my friends, is the leaf map. Now, this isn't about being cheap or never having fun again. Not at all. It's about having a plan. This map is what's going to guide your leaves, helping you build a bigger, much more stable banana pile for your future.
And here's the key idea. A leaf map, which, is just a fancy word for a budget, is all about taking back control. It's a proactive plan. Instead of getting to the end of the month and wondering where your money went, you're telling every single leaf exactly where its job is from the very start.
So how do you actually build this map? Well, one of the simplest and most effective ways is something called the 50-30-20 rule. It's a really powerful framework that just divides your income into 3 clear buckets, and it makes planning your finances so much easier to wrap your head around.
Here's what it looks like at a glance. Half of your leaves go to the essentials, your must-eat bananas. 30% can go towards the fun stuff, the shiny rocks, and a really crucial 20% gets set aside for your future banana tree. Let's break down each piece.
First up, the biggest slice of the pie, 50% for your needs. We're calling these the must-eat bananas. These are the absolute non-negotiables, right? Your treehouse rent, food, utilities, the stuff you have to pay to survive. If these things are costing you more than half your leaves, that might be a sign you're living on too big of a branch. Next, we've got the fun stuff. 30% of your leaves are for your wants, or as we call them, shiny rocks. This is for going to the monkey cinema, buying those cool banana sneakers, or a night out with friends. Life's gotta be fun, and this is the category where you have the most freedom to choose what really matters to you.
And finally, we have the category that will truly change your life, 20% for your future banana tree. This isn't spending. This is about paying your future self first. These leaves go into savings and investments, and they start by building what we call a safety pile.
Just think of the safety pile as your emergency fund. Because, let's be real, the jungle can be unpredictable. A coconut could fall on your head, right? That could mean unexpected medical bills. Having a pile of leaves set aside for just that kind of thing means a small crisis doesn't turn into a total financial disaster.
Okay, now even the most perfect leaf map can get totally wrecked by one major threat: debt. We call this the leaf card trap, and it is so important to understand how to stay out of it.
So, to really get a grip on debt, you need to understand your net worth. It's actually really simple. On one side, you have your assets. That's all the stuff you own, like your treehouse and your banana pile. On the other side, you have liabilities. That's all the leaves you owe to others, like that leaf card debt to the monkey bank. The goal is simple: make the asset side grow and the liability side shrink.
Now, the real killer here is interest. That's the extra fee the monkey bank charges you just for the privilege of borrowing leaves. And if you're not careful, interest can make your debt grow all by itself, which shrinks your net worth. It's this vicious cycle that can be incredibly hard to escape.
So how do you actually put all of this into practice? How do you start your own journey to becoming a wealthy silverback? Well, it's way less scary than it sounds, and it all starts with 3 really simple, actionable steps. First, you have to track every single leaf. Seriously, for 1 month, just write down everything you spent. Knowledge is power, right? Second, Look at that list and find the waste. Are you paying for a Banana Miles subscription you never ever use? And third, and this is the most important part, cut it out. Just stop. Be ruthless. Every leaf you save can be put to work building your future banana tree.
And that really brings us to the final big question. A leaf map isn't just about saving money or cutting back. It's about creating something. It's a tool to build the future that you actually want. So take a second and really think about it. What will your leaf map grow? What goals, what dreams, what kind of massive banana tree are you going to build?